Yo guys, what's up? Welcome back to another live stream. Welcome back guys. I know you guys have been asking for this for quite a while. Um it's Josh here. Welcome back guys to WWE slash AEW Action Fit Wrestling Figure News, updates, and more. Haven't done one of these in a while, so I'm really glad to be doing them again. Uh so what we're going to be doing here in this live stream is going over what's been going on in the wrestling figure world, WWE, AEW, all that good stuff. I'm going to be showing you guys what's coming out, what's up for pre-order, and a bunch more. So stay tuned, grab a snack, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Now, we're going to be starting off with the wrestling figure news. WWE and AEW to be exact. First things first, the main event Showdown 2-pack, Series 25, Dominic Mysterio and Liv Morgan set up for pre-order on Amazon here. So, as you can see here, the figures look okay. I really like the Liv. Out of this set, the Dom is very, plain and boring, in my opinion. I really think that they could have done more in terms of the attire. I do like the shirt, though. Comes with the Raw Women's title, with the Liv Morgan side plates. Here's the packaging image, front and back. I only want it for the Liv Morgan because the Liv Morgan is super detailed. And it's such a nice figure of her. The Dom is just, very plain, very boring, no detail on the shirt. Like, when did Dom ever wear a plain black sleeveless top? And if you click here, it says follow this link to pre-order. And then it is on sale on Amazon. I mean, not on sale. It is actually very low in price. It's actually originally $43, but it's actually now at a low price of $23.75 on Amazon. If you're looking for a decent set, highly recommend you getting this. Back to this tab here. Marco, what's up? Welcome on in. Here's more images right here. We're going to go... Oh, this is just in, actually. Oh, no, this was actually reported yesterday. The Rey Mysterio from Elite 124 is up for pre-order. I really want the rest of the set to go up because I want CM Punk and the Jey Uso and the Motor City Machine Guns. But yeah, that's up for pre-order as well. Trying to find some more WWE news. Just a lot of the usual stuff that has been out. Oh, look at this. If you guys are looking for any older figures, Kit Wilson from Elite 110 is in stock on Amazon. If you need an older Elite, and if you're looking for one of the most viral theme songs of any wrestler, most viral wrestlers currently on WWE, Kit Wilson from Elite 110, very old set, is up for pre-order. I want BD to win tomorrow, but I know he's not going to because Nick is a 20-year vet. I don't know. They might pull the unthinkable. We'll just have to find out and wait and see. So there's a Kit Wilson. I already reviewed him and Ellen Prince from that set months back. Oh, there's a lot we need to cover. Let's go from here. We did the Rey, we did the Dom and Liv. Let's talk about this figure right here. Saw this at Target the other day. Rey Mysterio, well, back on my last visit, non-Toy Line related. The Rey Mysterio WWE Legends Ultimate Edition figure is on Mattel Creations. It's from Halloween Havoc. It's also available at Target for $32.99. You could order it and pick it up at your local Target. If you don't want to order it from the Mattel Creations site, it's a really sick figure of Rey. Really super cool. Also, these are for pre-order on Amazon. CM Punk and Roman Reigns from the Top Picks 2026 set from Survivor Series. Kit Wilson. So these are for pre-order on Amazon right now. Honestly, they're solid figures. I love how they have the meme heads, you know, to make them do that thing when they were in the cage, because you have Roman and you have CM Punk from that set. I'm in love with the new packaging for Elites. Dominic Mysterio from Ultimate Edition Series 29 alongside Umaga is up for pre-order, and Dom is very pricey. If you guys do want him on Amazon, he is about $43.08. You pre-order him now, he'll be released on February 1st. I'm dying to get this figure. It's a really solid figure of Dom, like such a detailed looking figure of him. Really want it. But Dominic Mysterio figures are very expensive. Here's the packaging image. Pictures on the back. More pictures of the figure. Here's Umaga. Both of these figures look really nice. And of course, the Roman Top Picks. That's up for pre-order. Roman Reigns from Elite 123 is up for pre-order again on Amazon. He'll range from $24.83 for $24.83. If you're looking for a solid Roman figure, this one's okay. I'm not crazy about it, but not a fan of the all black attire, but you know. Here's Drew McIntyre. This is the whole set of Elite 123. I want that Nikki Bella. It's a really nice figure. Now, if you guys are looking for the John Cena from Basic Main Event 162, that is also up for pre-order, alongside Uncle Howdy. The Uncle Howdy's up for $12.95, I think. And the John Cena is a little pricey because, you know, John Cena figures are going to be hard to get for $24.95. Rey Mysterio is also in this set alongside Kairi Sane and Dragon Lee. I forgot what the Dragon Lee looks like, so I'm going to find a picture of him right now. There he is right there. Kairi Sane's okay. I mean, I still get her because it's a really nice head scan on the figure, but the attire is just plain and boring. And if you guys do. Yep. Oh, do. I was like, what the fuck are you saying? Do. Yeah. As for other wrestling figure news for WWE as of things, the China from the Monday Night Wars series, Series 10 is in stock at Walmart. This set also has Steve Blackman, first Steve Blackman figure, Roddy Piper, Sid Vicious, Syxx, X-Pac. I don't know if he's Syxx or X-Pac. Sid is Sid Vicious in this one. Oh, he's not Syxx, he's X-Pac. And there's the Steve Blackman. Roddy Piper, of course. And then, what else did we forget to cover? Of course, if you guys are looking for this figure, the Shawn Michaels from the Royal Rumble 1995, available on Mattel Creations. As well, you can also, I think, order it on Amazon. I believe it's also an Amazon exclusive. Let's see if we. Oh, I want to show these off. I want to talk about this set here. Elite Series 125 photos were revealed on January 16th. I know I'm a little late with this because I was sick the whole month of January. So Elite Series 125 prototypes were shown during Ringside Fest a few weeks back. Now we have the studio shots of the full set and a surprise. Collector's Edition is returning with the set with a golden The Rock Elite statue with a display base that the wave is coming. Oh, the wave is coming this spring with early pre-orders from Ringside going on in late February, and some figures are on back order until April. So here's a look at the set. First, we have Cody Rhodes. I'm gonna say I believe this was from WrestleMania. Yeah, I remember I said whenever I put those, just think of the theme songs. Yep. NXT and SmackDown are still beating Raw's ass because Raw's kind of mid lately. There's been a few good episodes. Oh, yeah, for sure. Raw needs to step it up a little bit with what they do. Here's Cody Rhodes. I believe I'm going to say, like I said earlier, this is from WrestleMania this year. He's going to come with a weight belt and some interchangeable hands. I don't know if he's going to come with an entrance orb or anything. There's a back packaging image. Here's Crush. We're finally getting a Demolition Crush. A new one. Because the last one we got was Elite Series 28, all the way back in 2014, if you guys would believe that. Now here is Julia, first time in the line. This figure, wow. Chef's kiss. This figure is freaking beautiful. Head scan, phenomenal. Attire, phenomenal. Like, this figure looks phenomenal. No pun intended to AJ Styles. Here is the back, first time in the line for both of them, and along with Koko B. Ware, which we'll get into. Here is a new and updated Jacob Fatu. This figure looks badass. Much, much better improvement from the first Elite. This, of course, from the Royal Rumble last year, when he made his debut in the Royal Rumble, like his first Royal Rumble, to be exact. Love the face scan, love the attire. He's got that bright red Samoan werewolf t-shirt. Much improvement to the first Elite. Here is Koko B. Ware, first time in the line for Mattel Koko B. Ware, and they just captured everything perfectly, from his bird to the entrance robe. Like, I'm definitely gonna grab this Koko B. Ware. Like, this figure looks awesome. Like, the way they put all the detail on the bird, Frankie, it looks friggin' cool. I'm all gas, no brakes with it. You know what I mean? Fatu! Yeah, NXT was solidly good last night. Thank you guys for showing love on the CM Punk video. I know the views were slowly slowly picking up, but thank you guys for showing. But thank you guys for showing love on that video. I'm just checking, guys, if everything is all good in terms of detailing. But yeah, Koko B. Ware. Next up, finally, we're getting a first time in the line, Stephanie Vaquer. Now, this is another phenomenal figure. She's gonna come with a cloth entrance robe. Not really entrance. It's a mix of rubber and cloth. Her horns, and I'm glad they chose the red attire. First time in the line for her. She looks awesome. I believe this is from NXT, from what it's based off of. Like, this whole set of elites, like Cody, Fatu, Vaquer, Julia, this whole set kicks ass. And then here's the collector's edition Rock. So He's gonna come with a gold statue. This figure is literally gold. You could have him as the final boss, or you could have him with hair. You could swap the heads on it. I don't really know what the point of this is, but it's still cool. But yeah, that's that. Charles Robinson finally getting a figure. This is the new Monday Night Wars. So we have Rick Steiner, Eddie Guerrero, the New Age Outlaws, Charles Robinson, and he is the Build-A-Figure of this set. So if you get all the figures, you could build Charles Robinson. Billy Gunn right there. Road Dogg. And then here's more packaging. You got Eddie Guerrero. LWO Eddie Guerrero. And then here's Rick Steiner. Each figure will come with a specific body part to build Charles Robinson. So as you can see on the package, the circled body part is like, Rick Steiner comes with the head. I'm assuming, Eddie Guerrero comes with the arms. The torso comes with Road Dogg. And Billy Gunn comes with the legs. So if you get all the figures, you can build Charles Robinson. How cool is that? That reminds me, I still need to watch it. I haven't watched it yet. You haven't watched NXT? Oh, my video, that's right. Go check it out, y'all. And let's see, any more Dota news? LJN Series 2 is up for pre-order coming Friday. This set will include King Kong Bundy, The Ultimate Warrior, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Jesse the Body Ventura. And here are all the figures. Here's Jesse Ventura. Pretty solid figure. And then the different cards. Comes with a poster. Here's Stone Cold. This is probably one of my personal favorites. Love Stone Cold. Just the way this figure looks is freaking awesome. I might grab him. I want to still grab Series 1, but, Here's Ultimate Warrior. Solid figure of the Ultimate Warrior. King Kong Bundy. So these are going to be exclusive to Target. For those that are not aware, these LJNs are only at Target stores. What else? Here are the top picks, elites of John Cena and Seth Rollins. So we're getting another heel John Cena. This is from the Scotland, in Glasgow specifically. R.I.P. What do you mean R.I.P.? Oh, King Kong Bundy, right? And the Warrior, yeah. R.I.P. to those guys. Absolute legends in pro wrestling for sure. But here's John Cena. He's gonna come with a t-shirt, hat, a cloth towel for the first time, and interchangeable hands. Now, here's my only problem with this figure. I do not like the hat. The hat, way too big for his head. The hat is way too big for his head. It looks like a fucking sombrero, as Brett Life said. Hey, what's up, man? How are you, dude? Thanks for commenting on the video, dude. I appreciate that. I will be trying to get that Damian Priest, and I do really want that figure, but I hope to get it as soon as I can, because I haven't been able to get to my stores in a while, chat, because, I haven't, wait, what'd you say, Margo? That makes it look like he's a damn soldier. Do you see the size of the hat? Like, look at it. It's so big on his head. One thing I do like is the cloth towel. I think that them going with a cloth towel instead of a rubber towel was actually really brilliant. Seth Rollins, this is a super cool figure. I'm definitely going to grab it because I love the attire. Love the purple pants on it. Walmart's been very bad. I think the last Walmart I went to be honest, to say to you, dude, they had really pretty much nothing but crap. Um, yeah, Cena, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Rest in peace to both King Kong Bundy and the Warrior. But yeah, Walmart has been pretty bad with figures. I have more Targets where I am than Walmarts. If I would have to go to a Walmart, I would have to travel further than where I live. So, um, I would have to do that. But yeah, these two I might grab. I might grab the John Cena anyways, despite the hat. But Elite 122 is on Amazon. I have EO Sky hopefully coming in this week. Um, here's the video. Here's the figure that you wanted me to review, man. There's Damian Priest. Let's see how much he is on Amazon. I'm gonna look right now. He's actually $24.90. He's actually $24.83. I did order EO, but I will order Damian Priest when I get a chance. Um, but I agree with you. I'm not a big fan of the head scan. I like the attire. You got that one? Donnie, what's up, dude? You got that one? Yeah. Isn't that his Science main event attire? I think so. I'm not sure. And then here's the rest of this set that's up for pre-order. Guys, my only thing that I recommend is if you guys want a specific figure that's hard to get, snag them while you can because some figures can go up. I had a fight to literally get Carmelo Hayes for a decent price. Here's Andrade, by the way. Probably the sleeper in the set. Andrade's the sleeper figure, in my opinion. I mean, even though he's an native. This is the figure I have coming soon in the mail, EO Sky. Really, I'm kind of glad I skipped out on that first figure of her as EO Sky. Because I got her when she was Io Shirai in NXT. That was like the last Elite I reviewed of her. So it's been a long time since I got an Io figure in my collection, like an updated one. As for Mattel Elite Series 124, pre-orders are live on Amazon. You guys get the whole set. Legends 29. That's been hitting stores at Target. I've been seeing a couple of those. I saw the Bulldog. The Kurt Hennig I've seen. I saw the Bobby Heenan. The only one I have not seen is this guy right here, RVD. I have not seen RVD. Your Walmarts have them? I think Walmart's been getting in a lot of stuff. I'm sorry, but I'm not a fan of that face scan of Damian Priest. Yeah, it's kind of the weakest Damian Priest face scans, but I mean, I think when I went to my Target, question for everybody in chat. Have your Targets like kind of, I guess you could say, did construction where the wrestling figures are, and they took away the AEW pegs? Yeah, he's hard to get, I know. I want RVD so bad. I love that figure. But question for everybody in chat. Have you guys been to Target and you realize that the AEW pegs, like where they keep the figures, are like swapped for WWE products? So, yeah. So somebody I know who works at my Target, he collects figures. I don't know if he gave me the best answer, but he gave me the answer the best of his ability. I think they said that the AEW figures all went on clearance. Nobody bought them, and they kind of swapped the pegs. So they kind of were like, all right, WWE, WWE, WWE sells more. So we're gonna kind of eliminate the AEW part, and we're just kind of have more WWE figures. Because when I went there, they added the knuckle. If you guys know the knuckle crunchers, the little small figures, I think they're more aimed towards for kids. They kind of remind me of the Rumblers with a more modern look to it. That's how I describe them. But your Targets are dookie, Donnie. Dude, my Targets have been ass since the new year. I haven't been there in a while, but doing good. Oh yeah, I'll be there 5 o'clock for sure. Guys, go check out the Wheel Wrestling Podcast. 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Wherever you guys are on your side of the world, go check them out. Probably one of the top wrestling podcasts that I actually got introduced to. And I will say that. But go show Donnie some love on his toy channel as well. Best One Donnie as well. Back to the shebang of things. Take a look at this fucking thing. Conan and Lady Marvel, however you say this fucking name. Man, oh man. Boss Fight Studios has these figures at the Legends of Lucha Libre. So we got Conan and this girl right here. I can't say her name. If you guys know how to say it, help me out here. But you getting your belt back today? I hope you do. Oh, I'm sorry. So many comments. Damn. I haven't been into the figure section for a while because my Target doesn't have a fucking stock. Really? That sucks. Always just old figures. What figures do they have that they don't stock? That's really wild. Because my Target, sometimes they stock, like when I don't go there. And then other times I go back a couple weeks later or the same week later. And it's the same garbage. But as for AEW figure news, nothing really too much. Big Rubber Guys, if you guys don't know, that's the toy line by Matt Cardona, Brian Myers, and for the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast. Probably a top wrestling figure podcast I recommend along with the Fig Cave. Probably two of my favorite figure podcasts to listen to. Hiroshi Tanahashi's getting a Big Rubber Guy, and you guys can get, there are only 1,000 of these made. Pre-sale starts January 3rd on Pro Wrestling Tees. It's an exclusive. Click the link to order. Maravilla. I'm waiting for the Ultimate Chelsea in the 2-pack. I always appreciate your support, Josh. You're one of my favorite people I met through this community. I always got you, brother. I appreciate you, dude. Always. I got you too, man. Likewise. Hell yeah, man. Grind is real. Let's see. But yeah, the Chelsea Green figures have been really good lately. I kind of want that Ultimate. It's just that the Ultimate figures are fucking so expensive in the stores. Like, you're basically paying, I think, $40 for, like, one figure. It's usually just tag guys. Tag guys are outdated figures. Outdated attires for superstars. Because, like I said, they don't ever fucking stock. Well, I have a solution. Do you have a Walmart? Do you have Ringside Collectibles? But yeah, like I said, Ultimate figures are very expensive in stores. I want the Uncle Howdy, but I'm waiting till it goes down. But here's a big piece of wrestling figure news. Jeremy Padawer has now been appointed president of Jazzwares. So if you guys don't know, Jazzwares is the toy company that makes a bunch of different things. Like they make the Halo toys. I think they do Super Mario. They do a bunch of other licenses, but they're most well known for AEW figures. So this is a big piece of news here because this affects AEW's license for figures. So it says Jazzwares has appointed Chief Brand Officer Jeremy Padawer as its new president effective March 20th. The toy maker announced Padawer's promotion along with several other leadership changes on Wednesday. Padawer has long ties to the wrestling figure community from his works on the Jakks Classic Superstars line. If you guys don't know, fun fact, Jeremy Padawer used to work for Jakks. So he used to work on the Jakks Classics line in the 2000s. And I remember getting a bunch of those figures. So more recently, the Jazzwares partnership with AEW, the latter remains uncertain amid rumors of AEW's licensing deal with Jazzwares coming to an end. Padawer's promotion comes as David Newstein takes reins as CEO from co-founder and CEO Judd Zerbisky. Don't mind me if I say that wrong. Padawer will take over the president role from co-founder Laura Zerbisky, and other C-suite moves include, and the names are listed here, and they just kind of like move roles around. So earlier this year, the founders of Jazzwares, Judd and Laura, announced plans to step down from their roles March 20th, leading to Newstein's appointment as CEO. And Newstein previously served as the CEO, COO, excuse me, for 15 years. So tell me what you guys think. You got lots of Jax figures? That's good. I have a few. I have a few that I kind of got. You know, the ones I had when I was younger, I just got rid of them all. And um, when Mattel came around, I just kind of rebuilt from there. Um, I remember going to Toys R Us in 2010, the night Mattel took over the license. Um, so let's see any other news because I want to shout out Wrestling Figure News. I always get my stuff from there. But yeah, shout out Best One Donnie for popping on in here. So yeah, I love when people pop into my streams, show love. That's what it's all about, guys. But I promise, guys. I know you guys comment. I took forever with videos, guys. I was sick. I had no energy to film. I had nothing. Like, I had like nothing really. Like, I felt like complete shit. And now that I'm like feeling better, still like a little under the weather, but I'm doing good, chat. I'm really doing well. Let's see here. Let's switch over to the database chat. Share this tab here. I think we covered all the news. What's your figure rules? What do you mean by like figure rules? Like, what do you mean by that, Donnie? Like, what figure do I think rules? Like, what figure do I like? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Oh, your favorite line. Read the damn comments. He always says this to me. My fault. Dude, too many comments coming left and right. So I'm trying to keep up. Oh, what errors? Oh, perfect. Yeah, I have a Walmart, but it's like an hour away and I still don't have my license yet. I got my permit in September and I'm trying. Hey man. Patience is the key, my guy. Do what you can, man. So, Donnie, if you're asking what eras do I collect the modern. I collect like figures from my childhood, like tires that I like. You know, I collect mainly figures from my childhood if they make, from Ruthless. I go PG era, Ruthless, the modern era. I kind of collect all eras. I like to have a little bit of everything. So, flashbacks, mainly figures from my childhood, uh, and basically just overall like the modern stuff too. You gotta throw a little modern stuff, but back to when I was a kid, mainly like, if I see like an attire that I remember as a kid, I'm like, oh, that's sick. They really like re-released it into a figure. I'll buy it because it gives me that nostalgic like feeling. Do I drive? No, I don't. I don't drive at all. That's more like a personal reasons. That's more like a personal thing, but I don't really get into that. I kind of keep my personal life like outside of here because just like privacy reasons, like I kind of try to protect my personal life. Um, so I mean, if I did drive, I would love to, but I just made a decision like not to. But there's a thing in life that I use. It's called public transportation, and it's the best way around. It's basically the best way around to get, places I have to go. Like if I have to go to a store, that's closest to me, I know how to get there by like public transportation and all. But if I ever do like get around by car, it's like Uber and stuff. Yeah, I was about to say the reason I stopped myself. Oh, I agree, dude. I live in a state where it's nothing but crazy. I live in a state where it's nothing but crazy. Like people are crazy on the road though. Like you just gotta be careful out there. If we're getting into a more personal thing, Anyway, we're now on the database here. Now, this is something cool I wanted to check out. Ringside guys, for those of you that are aware, they have a Royal Rumble sale. You can shop at Ringside Collectibles. You could use code. So it says hundreds of deals, massive savings, no coupon needed. Use code free ship free 60 for free shipping on orders over $60. For U.S. addresses and so on, and it just says all this bullshit. Or you can use code Rumble for 10% off. I haven't shopped on Ringside in a minute because their prices keep going up. But hopefully I do get a chance to. Now, here's something that I wanted to show you guys. Major Stars, Hardy Boys. These figures look cool. I'm not gonna lie. As goofy as they look. Oh, those are my guys. I love Riderwood. I love Ryder. I love Ryder. Ryder. I'm very like good friends with Ryder and his dad. I'm very good friends with them. And there are another bunch of good people I met through this community. So, shout out to Rowdy Ryder Reviews, guys. Go check him out. Um, I've known Ryder since he's a little kid, like, which is crazy. Like, I watched him grow up, which is wild. But you know, his dad's a good dude. Shout out to Chad. His dad and him are good. His family are good people. Very good people. Yeah, some people are stupid on the road, especially when they're drunk, call or something. You know, yeah, especially that situation. The new Julia figures are 20 now. They're 35 on Ringside. Ringside always likes to jack up the price on a lot of things. Um, Let me see if I could find them here. I think because it depends on like how popular the wrestler is right now. Yeah, Julia's $34.99 on Ringside. She's estimated mid-February. Stephanie Vicaire, I think, as well, is less than that, which is wild. She's on back order because she's the more popular one. I hope we get these two in 2K26 next month. Who, Julia and Vicaire? They were in DLC last 2K, but um, anyway, let's get back to the Hardy Boys figures. These look really cool. You know, I'm not a fan of the major line, but you know, they're not the type of figures I collect, but I'm a fan of these. Like little figures. I would collect these if I had to, but there's Matt, there's Jeff. They look super cool, by the way. I do like the fact that um, Major actually like they bring back the nostalgia that a lot of like older fans grew up with. Now I'm trying to find here, Chad. What do you guys want to look at? Unreleased figures? And yeah, let's look at some unreleased stuff. Now look at this stuff. This is stuff that had potential to make it into the stores, but just never happened. Oh no. No Matt and Jeff, I know still in Matt and Jeff is possible because they might do a TNA pack. You're going to Raw next week? Dude, have fun. I went to Raw on the first Raw of the new year. Stranger Things Raw at Barclays. That was my first Raw. You know, that was my first Raw being on Netflix. So enjoy being on the Netflix era of things. Yeah, because Raw's in Philly next week, right? Yeah. Well, have fun, man. Do you like Pierce or Nick Aldis as GM? Good question. I like both of them. They're both doing good solidly right now. I do like Pierce though a lot. Pierce has grown a lot with the fans, and I do like Nick Aldis too. But I pretty much like them both equally. I mean, I do like Ava, but you know, all the GM like all the authority roles right now are pretty good. But yeah, here's another set that I wish had potential. This is an AEW set right here. So this was a original. Like they swapped the waves, obviously, because they added. This was a wave I wanted. Okay, this was the wave I wanted. Right here. This is the wave I wanted. Ty Mello, Darby, Sammy, MJF. I wanted that MJF in that suit. Um, Jack Perry and Jay White, and then of course like the flashback Sting. Like I wanted a bunch of those, man. Um, Anyway, here's some other stuff that didn't get released, like the Britt Baker LJN. This had potential too to be released, but I guess because this was the original set, but they just scrapped that figure out. Do I like Kiana James? Hell yeah, she's got potential for sure. Like Kiana James has massive potential. I just want her to like get away from Julia, so she could evolve on her own. Like I don't like her like that. Like I don't like her like in a tag role, but if that's what's really like getting her over, okay. Now you want to talk about total garbage? These were supposed to be Impact Wrestling figures that were supposed to release. They just never came out because the toy license, the provider. Look how bad these things look. This is Jordan Grace. Look how bad these things look, man. I hope TNA does get figures in the future. The figure that has the red hair. You know that figure has red hair? And then I met her twice. She had green hair. What do you mean, like the attire was green or like something like that? That's cool that you met her. I met a lot of talent, man. I could go on and on about stories. Like meeting wrestlers, man. Meeting talent is the greatest thing. And these are a lot of unreleased figures that are older. Like you never know what never came out like. But going back to the TNA side of things, look at these figures from TNA back in the day. These are 2005. These are made by Marvel Toys. And yes, Marvel as in Marvel the comic book company. These are the Marvel Toys TNA figures that actually look really solid for figures back in 2005. But if you want to see what I grew up with, guys, like I had these figures growing up because they were around the time I watched TNA. I had this 2-pack right here when I was a kid. 2010 TNA Jack Pacific Cross the Line Series 1. James Storm, Robert Roode, better known as Beer Money. Who remembers Beer Money? Like one of my favorite tag teams in TNA. Like that era. You know the Joe Hendry figure? The head doesn't look nothing like him. I'll pull it up if you want me to. I'll pull it up. I have it on I could actually search and I'll pull it up for you. We'll all judge. I'm sure we're gonna get a Mattel Joe Hendry at some point. I did not have any of these. I think I had the Jeff Jarrett. Just like the single figure. Here we go. I'm trying to figure out what I did have. I didn't have AJ. I had Jeff Jarrett. I had this one right here. I had this Jeff Jarrett as a kid. They were available at Toys R Us back in the day, which is really funny. Here is Suicide, Manic, TJ Perkins. I did have Hernandez from Series 2. I think they were all Series 1, 2. This was Series 3. This was Series 4. I think they had a number of sets. Series 4 had RVD. And I think that was the first TNA Jeff Hardy. These, I don't think ever got released. Did you guys say pull it up? Okay, I'll pull up the Joe Hendry. Let's search that up. Let's be the judge of this, chat. Alright. So, which Joe Hendry you guys want me to pull up? Because there's a number of Joe Hendry items in this, like, thing. You want the championship one? The belt on the shoulder? Or do you want with the... Or the first one that came out? Which one do you want me to pull up? 5 Team Q9R, whatever the... If I say your name wrong, I apologize. Kiana had a great singles run in NXT. We know she could do great on the main roster, but Triple H just wants her to learn from Julia now, I guess. He's doing the right thing. I mean, kind of like, don't throw yourself in the fire. The new one? So the one with the belt, right? Okay. Does it matter what picture I put on there? Alright. So let's be the judge here. I mean, this is Ringside's line. Of course they're not going to get it. I'll pull up both and I'll see the difference. Here's Joe Hendry with the belt. Let me see if I get a... Let me go on Ringside's website. I guess I could get a better image from them. Here it is. I'm going to switch to this tab here. The one for 35. Let's take a look here. Here we go. Do you want this picture, or do you want the smiling head? Like, which one do you want me to, like, pull up? Because if you want to be specific, I could pull up a picture of a specific pose. That way you can get the better look of which scan you don't like. I think he has 2 head scans, if I'm not mistaken. But we'll start with this one first. I'm gonna zoom on in here. No, that's not the picture that I want. Alright. This is as far as I could zoom in. What do you guys think of this head scan? You think it looks like him? Oh, you think they're all bad head scans? Well, kind of look at all of them. You don't think it looks like him? I think this one kind of does, but they could have done a lot better. This one's terrible. I don't like the smiling head on this one. The serious head scan, yeah, I don't really like it. It doesn't really look like him too much. You're kind of right on that one, bro. You're kind of right. Let's look. Yeah, you're right on that one, though. How's this one? You think this one's bad, too? Or are you saying they're just all bad? I kind of just want to have one mid on card and have it autographed, you know? But, yeah. Like, the head scans are kind of weak. Figure's good and all, but the head scans are weak. Alright, guys. Now that we're on Ringside, let's check out the Royal Rumble sale. Here's some stuff that are on sale. CM Punk Elite 121, the figure I just reviewed yesterday. The video went up at 10 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, the one. Thank you. I agree. The head scans are terrible. Yeah, the head scans are... I'm kind of glad I didn't get it. I might grab it when it goes on sale, but I might keep it mid on card and try to get it autographed by him eventually. If I do get a chance to meet Joe Hendry again, because I did get a chance to meet him before he went to WWE. Did you see the head on the BEW Joe Hendry custom? I did not. I do pay attention to custom figures. I mean, My Damn Toys is probably the one guy I do like who makes customs, but if you know any good names, like, drop them in the chat. Like, I'll check them out for sure. Here's some figures on sale. Alba Fire, Stone Cold. Some of these are really good figures, like that Nikki Bella. The Drew McIntyre is a solid figure to grab right now because of the champ. You guys get the package deal of American Made of the Creed Brothers. Tonga Loa with the eye patch. You know, I'm looking for a Dom figure, like a new updated Dom figure. I want I want this figure right here in this set, like the one with Gunther, Kalani. I want these two right here. But both of them are hard to get. There's a lot of stuff on sale, guys. So, guys, go on Ringside. Definitely, like, check out what they have. They have a lot of stuff on here. Guys, let's keep the chat hype and active. Let's go. And if you guys are new, be sure to join me on Twitch every week for wrestling shows. I go live. On Twitch. Twitch.tv/Josh'sTojo.NYC. I do go on there for Raw, SmackDown, NXT, TNA. I do go live for AEW, but they're on hold right now for personal reasons. This stuff in my personal life is getting kind of crazy. And I'm in college right now, so trying to stay on top of my grind. I want the new AJ Styles Ultimate Edition. I do too. His Ultimate Editions, I love. Like, AJ Styles Ultimate Editions. Let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at this figure. Which set is he in? Best of Ultimate 7, right? With Cody and Undertaker? He's actually sold out. But I'm sure we can go to our good old friend, the Wrestling Figure Database here. We're going to go to the Ultimate Edition tab. And, we're going to have to go down in history. We're going to have to go down in history, chat. Here we go. I think we're getting somewhere. Where is AJ Styles? He has to be in this list. Or I could just search him like a real, smart person would. Here we go. This one, right? Yeah. This one I do want, for sure. Look at this. That's a freaking awesome figure, though, too. I love that head scan with the mask. And then the hair. I like a lot of these photos here. Yeah, that's a sick AJ. That's a sick AJ, especially like the mask, and then you have the alternate head scan. Like a lot of people don't understand. Like your parents who must have like grown up watching wrestling, you know, they had toys and all that stuff. They're like, oh, we didn't have all the detail and all the stuff you know you guys have now. Um, so kind of like you know we can all agree saying, oh, just for my guy right here, let's talk about this fucking badass Chelsea Green. Now, my oh my, this fucking figure looks so damn cool. And I'll tell you why. We're getting not just Seth, we're getting Hulk Hogan, we're getting Chelsea Green. And I actually went to the event she wore this attire at from Saturday Night's Main Event. Like, I was actually there when she won the. You met AJ a long time ago? How was he? Was he nice? I heard he's really super cool. Um, I was at the event where Chelsea wore the attire when she won the women's title, the U.S. title specifically. This figure looks freaking amazing. Love the screaming head scan. It's gonna look so much better, and like when it's studio shotted and like all finished. Love this head scan here. Smiling head is pretty cool. Just the attire screams aura. Like they literally got a lot of shit on point with these ultimates. Like these ultimate figures have been awesome. Like this is one ultimate edition I'm really looking forward to. The Rhea Ripley. Look at this freaking beautiful figure. Beautiful figure from War Games. Like the mask is really well detailed. Like I first saw the proto images and I'm like, yo, the proto images look brilliant. And I will try to get the John Cena. I do want the John Cena as well. The Randy Orton looks pretty sick too. But the Rhea Ripley, the Seth, I really like. The Seth is really nice. Like, this is a sick figure if you think about it. Look at the robe. Look at the detail on this. Look at the glasses. He looks like a. This has to be from the Netflix premiere. I'm assuming so. Do they? Yeah, this. No. Yeah, this is from the Raw on Netflix. I kind of recognize the attire because of the red, but you met Tiffany Stratton? I heard she's really nice too. Most of the talent are nice. It depends on the meet and greet situation. Because if you think about it, you're really just kind of like you go in there, you meet them, they sign your item or whatever. You take a photo and you leave. Um, you know, I'm the kind of person that doesn't kind of like go for the, you know, hotels or like the stalking and all that kind of crap. I pay, I support, you know, meet the talent. Like, it's kind of just. But yeah, I love meeting the talent. Like, dude. So back to ringside here. Here are the featured figures that they have this week. I kind of do want this ring. Giga Fatu Ultimate. I mean, I could care less for the figure now that his newest Elite's coming out, but you get a free figure with it. I do want the Raw one, but I kind of want the SmackDown ring. I kind of need a new ring. Um, Let's see. What else should we look at today? That's pretty cool. I'm also a Power Ranger guy too, by the way. But yeah, this is the thing I really do want. Just waiting for it's just a thing. The 154 for a ring is crazy, but here are the best sellers of the week for Ringside. Penta's obviously the top seller right now. Look at this. This is a gorgeous figure. I haven't yet to share my thoughts live on a video. Penta, such a gorgeous figure. Like, look at this, chat. Like, this defining moment. I don't even think I want to open this. I kind of want to get one mint on card, one loose. You know? That figure is freaking awesome. It's a ringside exclusive. It's from his debut, but this is the one everybody wants. Main event 163. This is from the Royal Rumble. His first Royal Rumble. And then you have Seth, KO, Randy, Tiffany. No, Trish, excuse me. Trish Stratus, Orton, KO, and Seth in this set, along with Penta. And then Jey Uso and Lyra are the actual ones that went up in price. In my free time, do I ever play or mess around with them? I kind of don't like to fuck up my figures. I'm kind of at a stage where, like, I just like to display them. Kind of like I kind of like to do, like, I don't really kind of like to, like, mess around with them anymore. I'm at, like, a stage in my life where I just collect them, and I like to review them, show them off, you know, talk about my thoughts on the figures. I'm more, like, into doing content now on figures. I'm not really about to just, like, throwing them across my bedroom and all that. I mean, if I ever decide to do, like, figure photography, that's the... Oh, on the new one? Yeah, it's not the best. The J figure on the new one, the head on the new one, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's a kind of... The head scan's, I'm not a big fan of it. I kind of saw what they were aiming for, but I'm not a big fan of the head scan. I like the attire, though. I could always do a head swap with it, though. But the head swap would kind of, like, look kind of mid, because the hair dye would not kind of, like... The hair dye would not kind of, like, fit in with the figure. Because I have his last Elite from Elite 114. But, I kind of want this one just because of the outfit. But people ask me, who do you want from Elite 124? It's an easy answer. CM Punk, Motor City Machine Guns, Lyra Valkyria, and probably Rey Mysterio. Maybe Rey Mysterio. I mean, I do like... My favorite figures from this set are CM Punk and the Motor City Machine Guns. Because, let's take a look at the Motor City Machine Guns here. You get Alex Shelley, Chris Sabin. First time in the line. You get both of them in a package deal on Ringside for $56. If I have to say who looks better out of the two, kind of gonna go... I'm gonna go separate pictures of these guys here. Let's go to the guns tab. Let's start with Chris Sabin first. Now, in terms of the jacket, love the cloth jacket. I like the little metal spikes on there. Head scan for Chris Sabin looks awesome. Love that he comes with the dog tags. Now, Alex Shelley. He looks okay. Face scan's like the rubber jacket he comes with, but out of the two, the best looking one, attire wise, Alex Shelley. Face scan wise, Chris Sabin. Chris Sabin, I think, in attire wise, it looks cool too. But those are two figures I do want. And I noticed you guys have, like, the WWE Shop unboxings, you know. I'm going to bring more of those back to the channel this year. Just going to try to get more stuff when they do have sales. So, what other figure should we talk about, John? I think she should. I don't think they're gonna pull the trigger, but I like Raquel a lot. Um, I think she's got a lot of talent, but I think they need to separate her from the Judgment Day. A lot of people have been saying that. I kind of do want her to win in the future, though. Like, there's so much women in the locker room that can win the title, but it's all about booking, if you think about it. Like, you want this person to win, you want that person to win. It's all about booking at the end of the day. But listen, guys, I know I have, changed a lot as a person. I realize a lot of people have come back to this channel and actually, kind of forgotten what the past is. And I appreciate you guys doing that because life lesson, I always give a life lesson, always on my channel. You have the Lyra figure. I actually do want that. Is it a good figure to get, though? Like, what do you think, man? You think anyone should get that? So let me talk about this figure real quick. This is a really solid figure for Hiroshi Tanahashi. This is for the Forever Ace AEW New Japan ringside exclusive. Comes with his entrance jacket and stuff like that. He doesn't look like this anymore because he recently retired. I want to thank Hiroshi Tanahashi for an amazing career. She has the skin tone of Sheamus. I mean, let's take a look. But yeah, I do want this Hiroshi Tanahashi figure. It looks really sick. Yeah, a little bit, but overall, if you really look at the figure, the skin tone, she's a little pale. Overall, she looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, the figure is really good overall, despite the skin tone. Hopefully they fix that on a future figure of her. I do want that basic that I can, the main event figure that I've never found in store. But you think it's a good figure to get? Like, I'm actually gonna get it though. Like, honestly, we're an hour in stream chat. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for being awesome, and thank you guys for talking figures with me. Love talking figures with everybody in here. So, anyhow, let's take a look at Rey Mysterio. I want to kind of look at some figures from this and give you guys thoughts on what I should review. I got one suggestion for Elite 122 Damian Priest. So I want to shout out 5Team Q9R, if that's your screen name on here. Thank you, dude, for giving me a recommendation. I appreciate that. And I have a lot of other videos. I know you wanted me to do an AEW figure collection video. Believe you me, I'll tell you this right now. I do want to do that video, but I do want to do an AEW collection video, but I have so many figures from Jazzwares AEW's line. That video is gonna be like 3 or 4 hours long. Or I was thinking about doing top 10 or like a couple of my favorites. So I'll see. I'll have to like sort things out. But if I ever do like an AEW show or like, I know a lot of people want me to do like a vlog of me going to like a convention and meeting talent. Well, here's the thing. I'm very well known by a lot of vendors and supporters. So I don't like to like have the camera out, and if people want to talk to me, then I have to stop, film, stop. And I'm usually with a lot of my friends that are into this hobby. So anyway, let's see what you say here in chat. You get t-shirts on Tees Publix. They have everything. DC Wrestling Scare Things. I'm the type of person that doesn't like to get non-licensed t-shirts. That's just me. I like to get everything, licensed, and, despite the prices and everything, I like everything licensed. And, I sometimes get my wrestling tees from Hot Topic, because if you guys do ever go to Hot Topic, like in your local shopping mall, or wherever you have a Hot Topic near you guys, they actually sell wrestling shirts. Like, they sell wrestling stuff. Like, I'm gonna show you guys. They add stuff to their website. They add stuff to their website like a lot. And This is one thing, guys. I'm going to share this very frequently. If you guys did not know, I used to love opening these in the early days of my channel. I used to love collecting these in the early days of my channel. I loved collecting Funko Mystery Minis. We love your videos. That's why we're here. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you so much, dude. You're one of the reasons I keep going. So thank you. I appreciate that. I love our entrance too. When I was at Raw, I was marking the fuck out. I was like, whenever the crowd would go, like our theme song would hit, go dun dun dun, woo, dun dun dun, woo. You know, like I was marking out, bro. You excited for the Rumble? You can just call Team 5 team if you want. Team 5. Team 5 team. However you want me to call you, I'll call you whatever you want. So yeah, these things I might do on my channel again. I love opening mysteries, and I might do them with my boy Spider Phantom. I kind of want to do like an inspiration, like a Royal Rumble type thing, where you have a countdown, and you kind of like who's gonna be in each box, and we're gonna try to get the whole thing. I kind of want to get the whole like shipper. So you get 6 vinyl figures. So you get Rhea Ripley, The Rock, Jey Uso, John Cena, Cody Rhodes, and the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. So those are the figures you get in that box, or in those little mystery minis. But back to the figure side of things. Let's take a close look at Rey Mysterio. And 5 team. Just to let you know, sorry if it takes me a while to get videos out. I know like a lot of other accounts comment too. I don't know if those are yours as well. And you know, my health comes first when it comes to these videos. My health comes first when it comes to these videos, and I want to be 100% when it comes to filming and talking to you guys about what I'm reviewing or what I'm doing right now here on this live. So my health comes first. Beware with me. If I don't post in a while, always look for the community stats. And guys, go check out the We Are Wrestling podcast following this live stream. Cause Best One Donnie, he was in here earlier. And you know, I got my Jacob shirt from Hot Topic. Is it the one that says Jacob Fatu? And it has like a picture of him on like the side. Cause I have a few from Hot Topic. Like I have a few shirts from Hot Topic from like the WWE side of things. Most of the AEW shirts I got like in 2019 came from Hot Topic. I'm trying to see if they still have it on here. I see Liv Morgan. Their top seller though for wrestlers is Rhea. That's like their number one like seller for wrestling shirts. Rhea sells because you know the whole goth thing. Hot Topic's like a lot of goth people go to Hot Topic and buy stuff. But is it this one, right? I'm gonna switch my tab for a second. It's this shirt, right? With like his name and then like a picture of him in the center. So much noise outside my window. Yeah, it's that one, right? With the with his picture. My friend I think has that one. I have a bunch of like real ones from Hot Topic. I got a Damian Priest shirt from there. So Rey Mysterio now. I mean, we're about to talk about t-shirts. Anyone order from WWE Shop too? Like, where do you guys get your wrestling t-shirts from? I get mine from WWE Shop or Hot Topic if they have like any cool ones. Because the wrestling merchandise culture is so diverse now with all these collabs and stuff. So here's Rey Mysterio. Solid figure. It's from the Royal Rumble. Alright. Here's what's up for pre-order, chat. Pre-orders. Penta's up for back order. Pre-order. Let's look and see anything that we did not cover yet. Elite 125, yes, they're all up for pre-order. I mentioned them earlier. That's what Grim told me, you know? I thought you and him were like, kind of like, not talking to each other. This is the only account you got? Alright, no problem, man. I'm just making sure, because I get a lot of spam from, like, a lot of comments, but if this is your only account, I got you. So you're good. You're all good. Well, maybe Grim, did Grim have, like, a problem with you? Is that why, like, he said that to you? I don't know. I mean, if you want to know the inspiration behind my whole channel, it's that guy right there. Grim's, I've been a GTS fan for years, dude. I love GTS. I love Grim's Toy Show, man. Here's a figure I think everybody should grab. You know, if you missed out on the original one, Braun Breaker from Elite 103 originally, greatest hits. Is the Dom still there? Because I missed out on the I'm gonna add this to my cart, but that Ultimate Edition's screaming my name. Like, Dom is my favorite wrestler right now. Like, but here, look. $44.99. They have the Ultimate Edition here. Like, look how the Ultimate Edition screams, like, yes, please. I might as well just buy both and call it a day. When I get the chance to, though. Not right now. That one. Which one? Like, what do you mean? Like, the Dom... What? I should get the Dom one? Like, the, I should get the Ultimate Edition, more than the Elite? Is that what you're saying? I am a Dom fan, so I would buy both, because, he is my favorite right now. I do like this one, though, because I like the vest that came with it. And I like the mustache face scan. I have his last Elite. It was, like, right as he joined the Judgment Day. Let's see. Rhea figures. When does the Ultimate come out? Early April? Oh, shit. The ring is still there. That Rhea Ripley is kind of, like, outdated now, though. This is, like, Judgment Day Rhea Ripley. That's kind of, like, outdated, but I would get it for the ring. But you gotta put this shit together. Like, look. It's, like, not assembled. Like, you gotta put that shit together. Look. This one's 160, though, and the SmackDown one's, like, less money. I guess because this one's, like, hard to get. But, guys, definitely take advantage of the Ringside Royal Rumble sale. I'm sure they're going to be doing a giveaway for, like, a set or something. Joe Hendry's the only one listed under TNA. Oh, you could shop by AEW, you could shop by WWE. I like Ringside's new website. Now I'm gonna talk about some exclusives on Ringside Collectibles. Of course, the retros. If you guys know now, they are now on Ringside. So, Kurt Bale. I haven't heard about Kurt Bale in a while. He's not on GTS anymore. I heard too Kurt Bale did some stuff, but I don't know how true that is. Here's the Jey Uso retro. I like how they have the old packaging, like with the old WWF logo and the picture of him. And the reason I would buy these, cause, oh, for the shirt, yeah, my fault, bro. Oh, for the Jacob shirt, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the one you were referring to. I kind of knew, but I was just making sure you were referring to the right one. So, um, but yeah, back to the retros. Here's Logan Paul. Logan Paul. I really like this one a lot. Love the face scan. First retro for Logan Paul too. Right here is Paul Heyman. Now this one, the face scan at first when I saw it, I'm like, oh, hang on a second, guys. I'm like, does that look like Paul Heyman? My favorite figure currently is the Ultimate Finn Balor. Which Finn Balor? Is it the one from WrestleMania 35? If I'm not mistaken. Is it the ones that had the tassels and he had like the tongue sticking out on the face scan? Or and then he had the open mouth one like this? And then he kind of like had the, I guess, like these type of hands like this. If you tell me to, if you want me to pull up a picture of the figure on screen, I can do that for you. Guys, if you have any requests of what figures you want me to show you, if you were asking like which, if I don't know which one specifically you're talking about, always ask me to pull up a picture if you want to see if I'm pulling up the right one. If you want to, it's your choice. Here is Paul Heyman. I actually do like this one. So I might actually grab a full set of these. If you want a full set of the first wave is 43 for the whole set. They range to about 15. So I might get a set of 3. I might actually do the Cody and the Punk and the Jay and the Logan. But I kind of want to get all the set. I want to do the Paul Heyman. Like, the Paul Heyman one's really cool. But here's a look at Cody Rhodes. And, well, CM Punk we'll look at first. Here's Cody Rhodes. Here's CM Punk. Here's Jesse Body, the Jesse the Body. Oh, really? Wow, man, I didn't even know that. That sucks, man. Wow. I wish him the best, dude. I met him too, like in 2019. He was super awesome. Like, I'm really upset that he had to do that. And he had to, like, give it up. And that's crazy, bro. I hope he's doing well, you know. Like, I really hope he is. And once this video is not live, once this video is not live, you guys can rewatch it. So I'm just checking the live studio. We're good to go. All right, so there's the set right there, just about Ventura. Oh, the more recent Finn Balor. Got you. Which one was that again? Let me see. You go to F. They don't have Finn Balor on ringside. They have no figures of Finn Balor. That's crazy. They have no Finn Balors. Let me look here. $107. And then we're diving deeper into like the oh no, this is the wrong website. Hang on. I'll pull it up. I'll pull it up. Hang on, I'll have to like it's the one in the War Games outfit, right? This one here. Tudor? What do you mean by that? But I will do a review on her. You know it, man. Hell yeah. What does she come with? You're saying like I can't understand you, dude. I could probably like figure it out. Let me see. What does she come with? The title? Oh yeah, the Intercontinental title, yeah. Yeah, you meant the championship. I'm sorry about that. The title, I'm sorry. This one, right? The Finn Balor. This is a really nice figure too. Here's all the detail too, like jacket with the mask. And then you get like the arms with the tattoos. And then they have this one here. I like this picture here of him like in the Judgment Day top. I do like his tattoos. I think the last Finn I got was Elite 110. That was the last figure of Finn Balor that I did actually get. I'm gonna end this stream around 4:45. If we have nothing left to talk about. What else should we talk about, guys? Give me some ideas. You know what? Let's talk about some AEW figures. What do you say? This is literally like going through the vault of AEW figures. I might switch over to ringside because now that the AEW figures are going to be harder to get in stores, and they're not even going to be sold in Targets anymore. I'm probably most likely going to get them all on ringside if there's a figure I do want. Alright, now to the AEW figures. So, Will Ospreay is still there. I might actually grab this figure. I've been wanting this figure for a long time now. And, I want to kind of get one mock, one loose. Because I do want to open one and have one maybe sign in the future. Oh, that's the Finn I was right. See? There we go. But yeah. That's Will Ospreay. Green and yellow. And then the other attire I actually like better though. I love this attire. Probably one of my favorite Will Ospreay outfits. I believe from the back of the do they have the packaging image? Of like oh no, well yeah, $40 ain't too bad. Oh, there's Obafemi. I might as well add him to my cart. Order him from ringside. Hang on, guys. I'm just gonna log into my ringside later and then probably start a little wish list. Of figures to get. I haven't gotten an Oba figure yet because with like the NXT guys and how popular they are very hard to get. So another figure I do want from the AEW line. I know they're all showing up at Raw stores now. Finn's got a Chase, but I don't go to the Chase. I don't got the Chase in black. Yeah, because there's one in white and one in black tights, which is cool. I mean, but yeah, have fun at Raw on Monday though. If I didn't tell you earlier, I might have, but I might have forgotten. Here's Mercedes. One of the last AEW figures I did see in stores. So I might have to get a couple of these ones while they're cheap. AEW Mystery Box. Oh yeah, guys, I had a recommendation for you guys. I wanted to ask my chat a question. Now, I have been seeing the AEW crate, the All Elite crate, and it's kind of like, you know, that Luke crate. Some of my favorite AEW figures? Good question. I have a lot. Probably one of them, Darby Allin. I like a lot of his figures. Man, the majority of all of them. Majority of all of Darby's figures. Probably the most recent Swerve that just came out. MJF. And that MJF that came out, I forgot which set. Not his first figure is really good. Let's see. The earlier AEW figures were much better. I mean, Jamie Hayter from Unmatched Series 9, Wheeler Yuta. There's a lot of good ones. The Jericho Painmaker. The Jericho Painmakers are going, but I was invested in making a video on the AEW crate. So basically what this is it's a subscription box for diehard AEW fans, diehard wrestling fans, and you get 2 exclusively designed shirts. You get an 8x10 autograph signed by an AEW superstar. You get an exclusive micro brawler. You get a collector's pin, 2 collectibles. Well, you get additional collectibles. You get a chance to win 2 front row seats to any AEW Dynamite in your area, and a chance to win an All Elite experience, which is like their VIP package, and a chance to win and 20% off your AEW shop merch order. Would you guys want me to like subscribe to this and get the AEW crate every month? Because it's $19.95 for the 2 shirts only. The AEW crate, the yearly crate, the quarterly subscription's $39.95. And then the yearly is $34. So I don't know. I've had thoughts on like doing it. And I'm like, should I? Mariah May Chase. I have a couple Chase figures. I have the Orange Cassidy Chase. I have the Jericho Chase. I have quite a. I think I only have 2 Chase figures that I found in the store, and I never opened them. The only Chase. Oh yeah, Billy Gunn too, but that was kind of a stupid thing to make him a Chase figure. Let's head to the database chat and look at our Chase figures. And you guys can point out your favorite Chase figures that you guys have had in your collection or that you guys do own. The you want to know one of the rarest Chase figures and one of the most expensive? This bad boy right here. Series 1 Chris Jericho. This is the Chase edition, I believe. I don't know if it was one of 5,000 or one of 3,000. I think the Cody was the one of 5,000 that time. Oh shit, I'm not even sharing the screen. I apologize, chat. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Sorry. Skywoman, blah, 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 blah. Sorry, chat. I'm all over the fucking place. Holy shit. I love Darby Unrivaled 11. Yeah, that's a great figure, for sure. All of Darby's figures are really good. Sky Blue is the first woman. It's Blood and Guts. And the first... Yeah, I remember on the live watch-along, I shared the picture of her. Yeah, remember I shared the picture of her with her face like gushing blood. It was disgusting, bro. It was such a very graphic image. Like, it was so crazy. You met her? That's cool. I met a bunch of AEW people. I love Harley Cameron a lot. I met her 2 times and she is so good. Harley Cameron's very talented. I met her tag team partner last year. And I hope to meet Harley Cameron like in the future. She's one of my favorites. And damn is she hot. Cody Chase. And this was the NJF Chase I was talking about. Another expensive figure. That's really cool. I'm not a fan of these rubber guys, but the Hangman and Tony Storm, those look really badass. I would have like a box I'm in on card one and have Hangman sign it. Now this I'm waiting for to come out. It's Kyle Fletcher. But now it's outdated. I do want an updated Kyle Fletcher figure. So here's Hook. Now we're in the Chase Vault. I never got a chance to grab that Hook. Here, Chris Jericho. That's a cool one actually. Colt Microballer Chase. These are all going to be random Chase items. So if you see a Microballer, you know, Bryan Danielson. What attire did he wear this at? Oh, that was from a Dynamite. Because I'm like, I have the other one from Grand Slam. Yours is the Mariah May Chase. Mine is probably the Orange Cassidy Chase. I really like that figure a lot. Just Scapegoat. I like that. There's a Harley Cameron Microballer. That was in one of the AEW crates. Or Pro Wrestling Tees crate. Christian Cage. Here's like the Cope. You get the special Cope Microbrawlers. They're all Cope. So like if you open them, you get regular, the Chase, another Chase, ultra rare, and a Chase. Thunder Rosa. Met her like 3 times, I think. And the rest are all Microbrawlers. Here's Britt Baker. MJF. Danhausen has a lot of Microbrawlers. Now I'm going to go on to the rare figures. Here we go. These are the rare ones. 1 of 3,000. So Chases are 1 of 5,000. Rares are 1 of 3. The Cody one is a lot, for sure. Since you're all over the place, I'll give you a break because also there's a lot of comments. Nah, you're good. Marco, you're fine. Let's see. You remember? Or in the South Park, the South Park guy. I remember. Read that. That's for sure. Still haven't met anyone yet. I'm hoping that I can meet a few if I go to the Raw in Sacramento the week of Mania. You definitely should. Recommendation: if you want, wait by the barrier because some of them do stop. Alright, so here are the rare figures. Now, differences: 1 of 5,000 is the rare edition. 1 of 5,000, 1 of 500, they were earlier, and then they changed it to 1 of 3,000. 1 of 3,000 is the rare. 1 of 5,000 is the so 1 of 5,000 is the chase. 1 of 3,000 is the rare. So this Cody right here, shout out to 5 Team. He said this Cody is very, very expensive. Now, experiment. This is the Cody Rare Edition. We're going to look this up on the internet. And we're going to go to our good friends over at eBay. We're going to go to the shopping part. Look on Ringside, chat. This is not even on Ringside anymore. Look at this price. You could still buy it on Ringside, chat. Take a look at this. Look at this price, yo. Holy fuck. The problem is I'm usually not in the front row. I'm in the nosebleeds. As long as you're there, you're good. As long as you're there, you're at a wrestling show. Look at this price, chat. I really wanted to use my sound alerts right now. Look. This is how I feel. That's exactly how I feel. Like my head just exploded. Like, look at this price, yo. Okay. Without trying not to have a heart attack. Thank you. Hey, I try to add some comedy. Okay. It's starting to pop out of my chest here. Oh my god. A rare 1 of 500. Cody Rhodes in the Star Trek outfit from AEW Unrivaled Series 1. $2,000 with tax and shipping. Because look, we're gonna do an experiment. Look, it's $1,699.99. That's almost $2,000. Add this to your cart, right? I can't even add it. Look, I can't even add it. Come on. Attributes are bold and required. Oh, jeez. They can't even buy it if I even wanted to. I'm not even going to. I'm just joking. Like, just... Oh my god, man. I'm about to have a heart attack seeing that price. Holy shit. See how, like, really in value this figure is? Because it was, like, really not ever seen, but... Look how, like... This is early in, like, you know... It's a really nice chase, too, but... I will be shocked if anyone has this. Who could even afford that is the question. I want to check eBay prices because eBay, people are ruthless on that fucking app. Yeah, like $2,000 for one figure. Like, look at this. It's crazy, look. And then look, eBay. eBay chat, look. Someone bought it on eBay. Look. Marco even guessed it right too. Look. This guy, the Game King, he sold it for $1,999. Like almost $2,000. Box in really good condition. Really like mint condition on the box. And it was, and he actually like sold that shit for really fucking crazy ass money. I'm gonna try to blur like where it's coming from because I don't want to expose people's like addresses. That's just me, but you know what I mean? Anyway, I'm going to reshare my screen again. And put the screen back up. There we go. Nope. There we go. But yeah, no one's paying $2,000 for Cody Rhodes. I mean, number one, it's rare, and it's probably the rarest one in like that AEW set. The figure doesn't look good for that price. No, I agree. It does not look good at all. I got tennis. You going? You got tennis now? That's cool. You like play tennis, or you just you play in like a team or something like that, or you just what do you like? I just saw a reel and the ring is covered in snow. I don't even know if we're gonna have the Regal Rumble this Friday. Jersey always gets hit harder than New York, so we'll see. Oh, here we go. Mercari, 2,000. See? I told you guys this figure goes for crazy amounts of money. And if you're paying taxes too, that's even worse. Like $2,000. Let's go to Mercari for a second. So guys, this one's even more nicely packaged too, look. This guy has it from Texas. $2,000 plus how much shipping? $7.39 shipping. In like a Defender in a box. Box in mint condition. But like 5 Team said, the figure is not good for what it's worth. Don't you think that's a little creepy? That you shouldn't really be doing that. I'm just saying, like, I'm looking out for you because you could get in trouble by doing that. I'm not trying to be like an asshole, but like, I don't think you should be doing that because like that's like kind of invading their personal space. Kind of like, I'm just looking out for you that you don't get in trouble like that. Oh, the Wii tennis? Yeah. Good times. But yeah, that Cody is like probably the most expensive Cody figure. Probably right now. Because he has a lot of WWE figures right now. Look at this one here. If you get it signed, look at the price here. I'll try not to have another heart attack here. Oh man. Look at that price. But it's autographed. That's why the price is even more up. Relax. Don't like kind of threaten him like that. I just said it nicely as possible, yeah. Just kind of like, you shouldn't be doing that, bro. Like, I'm just looking out for you, man. I don't want you to get in trouble like that. You got a GameCube? Nice. What do you like to play, like, video game-wise? Yeah. Look at the tax. This is with tax and shipping. Look. You get it for $5,000 plus $25 delivery free wherever it's coming from. It's coming from... Oh, shit. That's, like, literally, like, not too far from me. I'm not trying to expose. Look. That is wild. But that's, like, actually really nice. Like, in a blue part Sharpie. Yeah. It's signed. That's why it's $5,000 or $5,000. Like, It has to be either 5, like, in there, bro. Like, it is a lot. It's a Cody. It's the Chase we were looking at earlier, but it's signed by Cody. And they're charging $25 to ship it. And you're almost paying like $6,000. You're barely like paying $6,000. Like for the whole thing. Here, I'm going to show you right now. Here, look. I'm going to show you right now. I'm not going to like go up because you're not. No, because I don't want people getting upset. That's why. But yeah, if he did find out, like, bro. Because it's autographed. See? It says signed, unrivaled Cody Rhodes. 1 of 500. It's signed. That's why it's a lot. Because it's also inscribed too. If you look at the very top of the box. Here. It's signed by Cody. And it says 1 of 500. Rare edition. And that's a very rare Cody Rhodes. It's probably the rarest AEW figure and the most expensive AEW figure. That figure goes for thousands of dollars. Here, look, and even other Cody figures from the AEW line don't even go for that much. Like, some go for like up to $250. It is a lot of money for real. I'm sure he does. Bro, I'm sure he knows his AEW figures are, you know, a lot of money. What is it on Ringside? You want me to have another heart attack? Like, that price almost literally, like, my heart just came out of my chest, like, ugh. I almost fell on the floor when I saw that. I am actually, guys, like, when I do my live watch-alongs, I, like, hear, like, my sound bars aren't working, so I'm gonna get that fixed on Saturday. I don't know I'm gonna be doing, I don't know, you're laughing at that. It's not really funny, it's true. Like, I'm being honest with you, if it's signed, it's gonna go for a lot. So you don't have a signed Cody on Ringside, it's just the standard figure, no autograph. It's that same figure. It's that same figure, right? Now I can't find the fucking link. Damn it. There we go. Alright. Found it. That's the price on Ringside, right here. And then the eBay price is this one. You're laughing at the price? Don't laugh, because it's actually true. A lot of people sell it for a lot of different prices, dude. So you can't really laugh at it. But the good way you could laugh at it, is that, you know, people just want a lot of money for it. But look, here's this. $5,000. $5,000. It's authenticated, it's autographed. That's why it's a lot more, because it's autographed. If you just buy the figure, if you have that kind of money, and if you're like super duper rich, you could buy this figure, non-autographed, and keep it mint on card. However, I don't recommend buying figures that are like above that price range, because it's literally a nightmare. What's the most cheapest AEW Chase? Ooh. I'm gonna look at a AEW Chase list. Let's look that up. Cheap. Oh my god, I'm typing in all caps like I'm yelling at the freaking world. Cheapest. You want a chase or a rare figure? I would say the cheapest AEW chase figure is that Cody in the suit. The Adam Cole is another cheap one. I would say the Copeland. Maybe it's the CM Punk from one match series 4. A lot of the non cool looking ones are very cheap. I know you're usually busy on the weekends. There's a possibility we could get a Collision stream. Baby. I miss him though. There's that Cody. There's that Cody on eBay, not 3,000 sign. That's yeah, because people have it on for different prices. Some sellers are kind of like assholes because they kind of just want a lot of money for it. But you could negotiate and shit. You know what? You gave me an investment. Good idea. We're gonna go on eBay. I want to actually look at that Cody figure, and I actually kind of want to see what you had in mind. So we're gonna go on eBay, and then we're gonna probably wrap up the stream in just a matter of moments. So Cody Rhodes Rare AEW Series 1. You're probably looking at... And I'm going to switch my screen over here. Okay, so there's a bunch of Codys here. Here's the one that I found for $5 grand. Almost $6 grand. There's one for 1,000. Here it is loose out of the package. Now, of course, value goes down a little bit because it's out of the packaging. This guy wants $350 for this loose Cody. It's not worth for $350, but it's a chase. I mean, it's a rare figure, but most of the ones that come up are the one in the suit or the very first one in Unrivaled Series 1. You're very rarely going to look at the chase. Like this one from this is Series 4. This one has a little... This one has some value to it, but not as big as the first one. Dude, I said the Cody that was signed is $5 grand. I don't see any more that go for $3 grand. Because say if you wanted to buy it, right? Here's if I wanted to buy it. I have to sign into my eBay account when I'm not signed into my eBay account. And this guy right here, this seller, look what else he has. Signed t-shirts, signed Funkos that go for a lot. You know, this seller has a lot of stuff. And if he's selling this for $5 grand, that's crazy. And he's making good bank on it too. Here, I'll show you guys it right now. See? $5 grand for that Cody. And if people who sell them, they're making insane amount of money. Bro, $5 grand, you could buy a fucking house with that. You could buy a fucking new car. That's crazy as fuck. And look, here's the difference. It's not an ordinary figure. It has authenticity. And it has the label, see? Packaging's in good shape. It has a special signature. That's why it's very expensive. Sure, it maybe depends on the seller, but hey, I'm not the one selling the figure. I'm not the one, I'm not the one buying it. But yeah, see, non-sign on here at $1,750. You're getting a lot of good money if you have that figure first in hand. Because after that, you barely saw those Codys ever. But the latest you will see Cody Rhodes, in a chase line. This is his last AEW figure, I think, the one in the suit. This one as well is also his last one. The one of 1000. This is the first Cody. I believe that had the neck tattoo. Did this one have it? Oh no, this one I think did not have it. This is from Series 4. I believe this one did not have it. But see if you got any comments here. So yeah, that's the Cody story. So, any more items you guys want me to look at, chat? Any more stuff you guys want to look at, figure-wise, drop it in the chat below. If not, I'm going to close this off. But yeah, like I said, that Cody goes for a lot. So, if you guys want to talk about other stuff, feel free to drop it in the comments. Can't wait for the Rumble on Saturday. So, guys, Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific, TNA. Thanks for a great live. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Anytime. On twitch.tv/JoshUsToyShowNYC. All my social links are in the description of the latest video. 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific, TNA Wrestling Live Watch Along, Thursday Night Impact. Stack card for Thursday night. Can't wait. I want to thank you guys for an awesome live stream. Glad I got this through. I know you guys have been waiting days, but I was like, did you quit making YouTube videos? No, I did not. Just been under the weather and such. I hope everybody enjoys AEW tonight. Let me know what figures you're looking forward to getting. Always leave comments in every one of my videos. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one for one of these. I love doing these. I love sharing, thoughts on figures and stuff. Love going over values and prices on figures that could, have potential to sell. But that Cody, hey, man. We'll talk about that for another time. But, anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Josh out. Peace. And be sure following this live stream. Be sure to check out the Wheel Wrestling Podcast that my boy Best One Donnie runs. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of prep.